Just realized it's my first Q&A video for 2020 and we're late Feb now. I've just been swamped. January we did the bushfire thing. This month I'm doing a 28-day experiment with a bunch of girls I'm testing some stuff out on. Busy. So apologize if you've sent questions through and they've all been backdated to now. Just is what it is. So here we go. First Q&A video for 2020 in late Feb. Hey Grant, I'd really appreciate a video on how to hold a bar during a front squat. I don't think I've got the form correct as it's hurting my wrists. Thank you. Question sent through from Camille. Apologize for the rain on the roof. Not much I can do. We're gonna shoot regardless. Okay, the front squat is an absolute jet of an exercise. Love it. Smokes the quads, promotes thoracic extension, meaning if you're someone who sits at a desk all day and can get in that stuck hunchback sort of position with the barbell sitting on the front and you're in that position, you simply just can't hold the bar there. So front squats promote thoracic extension, which is a fantastic thing if you want good posture. Smokes the anterior core a lot more than back squats because the bar is sitting here on front, and again the bar is trying to pull you forward. You have to lock this, being your abs, really hard, and again it actually just happens just automatically without you having to really worry about it. And because of that, your stability increases, your squat depth improves a lot more. So low squat or deep squats, smoking quads, glutes, and you get a bit of hamstring there as well. Thoracic extension, anterior core, it really is $1 million exercise. But there is one negative. Yes, problematic on the wrist. Can be very harsh on the wrist if you just don't have that great mobility. So if you're not an Olympic level lifter where the front squat is your sport and you simply just have to deal with it because you're competing that exercise, there are some ways around it. The first one you may have seen is the crossed arm version. When I first started front squatting, this is back in the day when my knee was actually somewhat healthy. I tried this for a while, didn't like it. Personal preference. Now I unfortunately can't front squat. My knee absolutely hates deep knee flexion, which is where my heel gets really close to my butt or my hamstrings pressing my calves, like a super deep squat. My knee hates it. Gets jacked for a few days, swells up like a balloon. So I have to somewhat stay away from deep, super deep squats. So there are some other ways though. When I was front squatting back in the day that I experimented and played around with, and again, if you don't like this crossed arm version, so you know what? Let's go for a walk and let me show you. Give me a sec. Say, Gem half dead on the floor. Nice day today, isn't it? Beautiful. All right, let me get set up here. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so here's what you can do. Grab yourself some wrist straps. Hook it up on your bar. Just feed it through. And now here's what you can do. So instead of going the traditional 2-finger front squat like this, where as you can see, if you look on the side, you look at my wrists, how they're really cocked back, my elbows are super high. Yeah, it's just not nice. And again, this is an empty bar, so it's just 20 kilos. So if you're not an Olympic level lifter, you don't have to front squat like that, then let's just do something else where it allows you to not have sore wrists for the whole week. Grab these wrist straps, hold on to the straps, and then come up on the bar like this. So you can see how my wrists are in a much more neutral position. Now you're gonna wanna do this with your elbows. Don't let that happen. Elbows forward, elbows high. And you see how this is a much easier position for my wrists here. I can stand here for quite some time and be quite comfortable. So that's option one that you can do, is simply just grab some wrist straps and just do that. Option two, let's go for another walk. If you've got kettlebells, let me show you another front squat variation that is also fantastic. So you need 2 bells, give me a sec. clean them up, and you hold your kettlebells here like this. Now you can go like this, or you can lock the fingers, but this too mimics a front squat position, and this is quite hard as well. Promotes thoracic extension, trains the upper back muscles to promote good posture, smokes the quads. You get great depth with this due to your anterior core being turned on so much greater. And that is also another great option. So there's two things that you can try. If you still want a front squat or get the benefits from the front squat, but just simply don't want to have your wrists sore for a few days, which then can have a negative impact on your upper body training and other things, just day-to-day life. So look, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Now, if you would like to have more conversations just like this, maybe you have a question you'd like to ask me, I've got a free Facebook group. It's called Girls Who Lift with Grant. If you go to Facebook groups, search that name, the group should pop up, request to join, I'll see you on the inside. Apart from that, thank you for watching, hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.